Hey everyone, this is Enrique and I'm recording this video today because we start the second week of our class and as I announced early in the module, the second week is all about MLA and I explained to you that MLA is new. It's not a new. It's going to be new to you, probably to many of you system for citations and documentation of sources. And I understand and I'm aware that most of you are used to working with APA, and MLA is going to be a drastic change, but I explained the reason why we're using MLA in my course. And one of the reasons has to do with the field of study that we work with in my course, which is an English course. And uh, MLA is used worldwide, and so we're doing the right thing. And the second reason I explained to you was that if you handle MLA correctly, you'll be able to understand APA better. Trust me when I say that the APA system that we work with at the university is a watered down version of APA. It's not the real APA. So working with MLA now is going to help you understand APA better. I prepared this infographic, as I mentioned in the previous video conference, that every Monday I'm going to give you an infographic meant to guide you through the study material of the week. And in this infographic, I'm proposing a sequence, and I'm begging you to use this sequence. Some of you are going to choose to do some cramming at the end and put off studying the material until Saturday, a day before the test. We have the first partial test on Sunday. If you do some cramming at the end, you're going to find incredibly hard to go through MLA. If you instead heed my word of advice and follow the sequence, this simple sequence that I'm establishing here, you're going to see that it's going to be like baby steps. It's going to be very simple. All you got to do is just let me take you by the hand through MLA. In this week too, I divided the infographic um, by day. Monday, for example, I'm asking you to read the learning object 2 in your contents. You won't have to do much today. You won't have to do exercises. All you gotta do is open the learning object and check what I gave you in the learning object. In this learning object, second week, which is research and format, the name of the object, you will find two PDFs as I am announcing here. You will have two PDF. One is the guide. You're going to have this guide, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a walkthrough after I present the infographic. You have the guide that you're going to keep with you all through the semester, all through the module, the 8-week module. In this guide, which is a 49-page guide or 50-page guide, you don't have to learn, you don't have to memorize anything. All you got to do is understand the guide, check where you can find information, and by reading the index and the general introduction to the guide, and then skim through it just to get familiar with the text. Don't memorize anything. You don't have to memorize anything. All you got to do with MLA is understand the way it works, and then you're going to be doing it little by little in these baby steps that I'm presenting here. The second PDF that you will find is Diana Hacker's a document by Diana Hacker by the name of Integrating and Citing Sources to Avoid Plagiarism. You're going to find this on page 7 of your guide. You've got to download both. You should download the guide first and then the PDF by Diana Hacker to avoid integrating and citing sources. I'm advising that you should download them and keep them safe, knowing where you have them on your desktop, your computer, because you're going to need them both, incidentally, at some point during the module. And today, Monday, the last thing you gotta do is watch the video how to form papers in MLA. This video is a very short video. It's like a YouTube a video in YouTube released by MLA, the Modern Language Association, showing you how to format your paper. Is going to be a very simple task. Is understanding what you got to do in Word to format your papers, and then the general guidelines and requirements that you need to follow. For example, if you use APA requires that you write a cover page with a number of characters in the title, a number of words, the type of running head, for example. MLA is very simple. MLA is just the block with personal information, with your name, the name of your teacher, the name of the course, and the date, and that's all. The title of your paper, and then the essay goes like that. So check that video, watch the video. That's all you have to do on Monday, today. Watching the video and getting the material, knowing where the material is, and then checking the guide, taking a look at the guide. On Tuesday, you continue studying the learning object. You have to go back to the learning object, but now you're going to pay attention to the concept of integration and documentation of sources on pages 5, 6, and 7 of your guide. You will find that different patterns of integration. Integrating the source means that when you cite a text, you're reading an article, for example, and you want to make a citation, you have to integrate it into your line, and then you have to do it by providing a signal phrase, saying Enrique 1 says, and then the quote. Or you insert the quote, and then you mention the author later. So there are different ways to do it, but that is what to integrate sources means. On Tuesday, you have to watch a practice video. I created a couple of some practice videos for you that with exercises inserted in the video, and it will take just a couple of minutes to a few minutes to complete to watch the videos, and then watching the videos, stopping whatever I ask you to stop in the video, like maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes, no more than that. And after you watch the 2 videos, you should start doing the exercises on MLA. You will see that in your quizzes section, you have exercises. You're going to have quiz number 1, quiz number 2, and quiz number 3. As I explained to you during the first video conference, the name is quiz, but these are not real quizzes, because you're going to get the top grade anyway. You're going to get like 10 over 10 in these exercises. So the name is quizzes because I didn't have any other name in the platform. So I'm telling you that you have 6 attempts, but you could have 10 attempts, because the idea is that you score the highest possible score, that you can get the highest possible grade in the exercise, and then you do it over and over. If you make a mistake, that means that you still can do it again. You can do it again, and then by making mistakes is the only way that we learn. In psychology, and there are many psychologists in my course, there is something that is called the test effect. That means that we learn when we practice, like babies, when we keep on practicing and keep making mistakes, and then that's the only way to learn. So I'm opening this exercise with many attempts, endless attempts if you want, until you get the highest score. But you got to do the exercises. You cannot put off doing these exercises until Thursday or Friday or Saturday that we have the video conference, because otherwise the point would be lost. On Wednesday, I will create an additional forum with questions about MLA. After you have been working with the material and then studying and watching the video, you can ask questions in the forum, or you can post comment on the forum. This forum is not going to be evaluated at all. This is an additional forum to help you study and to reinforce knowledge. Okay, that is on Wednesday. So I'm writing over here that there will be a special link in the forum to post doubts about the video that you're watching. And then you have to watch on Wednesday, practice video 3 and 4. Continue doing the exercises on MLA. As I said, there are 6 attempts, but there could be more. I want to see attempts. I want to see you working with the exercises. I want to see your grades improving little by little. try after try. On Thursday and Friday, we'll keep visiting the forum and doing the Malay exercises, and then you have to do all the self-assessments, and the interactive videos will continue to be posted on the contents. On Saturday, we have the video conference, and the video conference is like the culmination of what you studied during the week. During this video conference, we are going to be discussing the material that we studied during the week. And then on Sunday, we have the test, the MLA test, 2 parts. Part 1, multiple choice questions, and part 2, a practical exercise on integration and documentation of sources. If you do what I'm asking you to do every day here during the week, you're going to be in great shape for the test and then for the rest of the semester. This is the only thing that is a little bit tricky in my course. The rest is just writing, and many of you have proven to be very proficient writers. I'm going to show you in your content where everything is. Here in your week 2 contents, you have the learning object, resource and format. That is over here. You have the first video that you have to watch today, accompanied by a PDF, a very simple PDF with an example of an essay. It's formatted using the MLA style. You have practice video number 1, practice video number 2, practice video number 3, and 4. You have additional material, but that's all you have to do this week. I hope you enjoy this week. I really hope you heed my word of advice and follow the sequence that I'm giving you here in this infographic. If you do that, you see that you're going to be in wonderful shape. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you are in doubt. As I said earlier, I'm just one email